Hello everyone. It's been a minute. I'm just gonna really quickly, just impromptu, decided to do this video. It's been a long time since I did a video, so thought maybe I'd record what my impressions are on Ethereum. I mean, I have my impressions on a lot of different altcoins, but I'm talking about Ethereum because for the longest time I thought maybe it's in a bull run, but I think this might be falling at least 70% to around this region. Um, and it's important to understand that region is a buy zone because the fact that it's a pretty good buy zone. Of course, you wouldn't buy at the first touch of 15, but what you would do is when it hits a area of a lot of confluence, when it hits confluence, that's when you really want to look for buying opportunities. And then when it rebounds, so on and so forth, there are a lot of ways to really enter the market. But for now, what I'm referring to is the fact that a similar market structure occurred way back in 2017. Okay, as you can see, from here, there was a bull run all the way up. And now look at these candles. This is on a daily Ethereum USD chart. All the way from 2017, it came up, and then it's the first time it hit the 100 EMA. And it basically consolidates, okay, and it continues going up. And then that's when it starts hitting again and starts hitting the 100 EMA with a lot of volume, and that's when it consolidates down over the 100 EMA and pulls another trigger downwards. This fell by about 75%. All right, and it continued falling all the way, and this bull run up took 301 days, so about less than about a year. Okay, and then from that period all the way till about March is when the bear market ended. That's about 2 years it took for this thing to start going into a bullish. So 790 days, so it's about 2 years, a little over 2 years it took for this to start. So in that 2 year span, we're in a bear market. And then we started moving up again. So this is an uptrend again. So remember, this was a, did I move anything? This was an uptrend from March to this long. So March till January 2018. And that period was 9 months, I think I said it was. I would say about 10 months or so. Okay. 10-month bull market followed by 2 years of bear sideways price action, and then now we started another bull run in March 2020, actually all the way. This is the previous all-time high, beat that all-time high, created new all-time highs, just like how it created new all-time highs here in January, sorry, not there, yeah, in January 2018. It created all-time highs here in May 2020 and November 2021, and now it's going down. This area here, I would say this area here, okay, potentially could be this area here. This or this. Could be either one of those. It could be retracing downwards. Now I get it that it could be a bounce, just like how this thing, this area here, it saw a bounce, just like how we're seeing right now. Saw all price action moving all the way up and then rebounding down back to the EMA, 100 EMA, and then rebounding back up, rebounding back down to the 100 EMA, and then shooting upwards. Okay, but the only difference between that structure moving upwards and now is the fact that we have touched and passed the 100 EMA a few times now. See, we touched it here, moved up a little bit with not too much conviction, because as soon as it hit that all-time high again, it started going sideways, all right? And it started touching the 100 EMA again, all right? Now, that could be the bull run, because now see, this last time that really happened was when it moved up all the way here, moved back down, touched the EMA, and then started testing EMA, and then started creating a downward pattern. Now notice the 100 EMA is on top of the price. Where are we at right now? 100 EMA is on top of the price. So I think this is going to continue downwards. If anything, it's going to start ranging in this area here. Okay, now I have a bunch of drawings that I had hidden. So let me just do that. Now, just looking at Fibonacci. So looking at what I was talking about earlier, confluence. So I did a Fibonacci retrace from this low to this high. And if there was to be a rebound, this would be a potential buy area right here because it's confluence between this Fibonacci from this low to this high at 50% and another this low to this high at 61.8%. So this is a strong buy area. I mean, there's going to be some reaction here. I wouldn't necessarily buy here because I would look at what price action is occurring at the time that this is buying. All right, I'd buy somewhere like up here, you know, when there's retrace down to the test the bottom. But anyways, we'll get into that in the future. And on top of that, let's measure some volume here. Okay, so let's look at the volume to look at what areas are important. So look at this volume here of this move, and you'll notice that this was a high, this was a point of control which broke and will likely hit this area here. All right, but price wasn't really playing around in this area where we think there might be some action. So let's move our volume then from here to this area. Oops, wrong area. Let's try that again. Here to here. See where the point of control is. Now see, point of control, there's a confluence here as well at 0.5, and it's already hit it. So if this area breaks, then I think that it's going to come down and test this area in the short term. In the long term, I honestly think that this is a potential downside break, meaning it could be consolidating. It could come down all the way to this area, 1500 to about 2000, and then hang around and range there for quite a while. Actually, if that happens, it's going to be quite a while. But I know one thing, that if it does reach this area, I'll definitely have a buy order there. There's no way that it'll go and retest anywhere lower than that. And if it does, it's going to stay there for a long time. So this is an area I think it could hit, because as you can see also is when this high was formed, when it came back and it retraced off of that high. So this is a big area, a big volume area that's probably gonna try to close in the mid to short to mid term right here. And once it does that, if it does that, it's gonna stay there for at least a year, I think, and then we're off again to the races. That's definitely where the buy order is. Anyways, I just wanted to share Ethereum. Hopefully I make more of these. Ciao.